Hello, hello. Did it come up to notification, Teresa? I gotta get me cool. I gotta get me a little snack here. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling a little bit too much. I need to get. I need to get a snack. Okay. Well, I hope it comes up. So this is the sugar apple that I have been waiting for forever, guys. You see how I don't know if you can see how it's yellow in the cracks? That's how they say you know that it is starting to ripen. So you kind of just like pull that part. Well, I might have to get a knife. I hope it's right. Got a pair of scissors here, plump it, hopefully. Well, it may not be right. We'll figure I'd do this on a live stream. Well, I don't think it's right. It's not popping like it's supposed to. I'm gonna wait and hold on to this for a couple more days. I got a couple of them. See? In fact, I may even go over and ask Rosie, my neighbor, how much longer I need to let these ripen. I probably shouldn't have picked them without knowing, right? But I decided that I could not wait any longer for my sweet potatoes. Guys, I didn't get very many. I got that one, that one, that one, and these three baby ones. In that big old bed that was between our yards, mine and Rosie's. But they are so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. I'm just amazed. And that's what that dirt that was more like what do you call it? There wasn't any real dirt in it. I think it was more like compost, wood chips kind of dirt. Hi, Christy. These are so neat. When these are ripe, they are delicious. So I'm hoping to God I didn't screw them up by pulling them. I probably should have tried to eat the one that was falling apart this morning, right? The baby ones make good French fries. Oh, cool. So I was thinking I may just go ahead and plant some more right in that same thing. But I'm going to add some more dirt in there. And see how they do. Yes, they went home. They broke my heart. I didn't know that she was going to get off from work today. Laura and I were going to sew and everything today. We just had our whole day planned out for us. And then my mom came over here. And my mom was going to spend some time with the grandbabies too. Well, she didn't get to either. She's a little bit hurt too. So I need to call my daughter and let her know, hey, next time, give me a heads up if you plan on leaving work early, because we had our day planned and you messed it all up. I should have probably kept them until Sunday, but oh well. They had so many, even after I got off, of the live stream earlier this morning, they had so many questions for me. They're at the perfect age where they want to learn everything that you're doing. And they want to put their hands in everything you're doing too. Because they know they get, they got it made with grandma, right, Christy? That's why she wants to stay longer. Now, it's so funny. My grandchildren will tell you I'm strict, but they don't have a problem. They want to come to my house. That's the funny part. I wish I could remember the story that my daughter-in-law was telling me about the kids. Talking about doing something. It seems to me like they were talking about when you come into the beach or something, and one of the kids said, well, Nana's the boss. And the other kids piped up and said, yeah, Nana's strict too, and if Papa doesn't do what he says, she's going to get on to him. I'm like, yep. They definitely know. But they also know if they want something, they better come to Nana, because Papa ain't going to give it to them. Nana will. Sorry, guys, I had to get something in me. I felt a little squeamish. I think my sugar must be off or something. Look how big that lime is. I've never seen a lime that big. Hi, Linda. I just came on. Michaela wanted me to spank her mommy. Thought that would be funny. That is funny. Oh, they call me all the time and say, Nana, will you make mom do this, or will you make mom do that? I'm like, no, can't do it. Oh, cool. I have to. Oh, look at you didn't see the and they're different kinds. Sweet potatoes that I picked today. There was 3 nice size ones. Well, I say nice size. They're nice size for me. I don't need them gigantic because I can only eat 4 ounces anyways, and this right here will make a meal or two. If I have something with it, it'll make 2 meals. I told her mom and had plenty when she was a kid. Yeah. My kids say to me, Mom, you have literally turned into a softie. I said, okay. That's why the grandkids think I'm strict. Yeah, I looked and it said I looked back and counted, I think it was 128 days or 125 days I was supposed to wait to harvest them. Well, I harvested them about 5 days early. And I don't think they're going to grow that much in 5 days. It's not like they're okra. I won't do that again. I wanted that okra so bad the other day. And I said, nah, I'll come back out and get it. I forgot. I forgot to come back out and get it. And I went back today and it was hard as a rock. And it's weird too, it's white. Hard as a rock. We were eating them. And it's so funny. On the live stream this morning, the grandson, he bit it at first and he's like, no, I don't want this after he bit it. I'm going to have to learn I need to bite it first and then let him taste it because he's kind of weird. He didn't want it at first. I mean, at first he wanted it himself and then he bit into it and he was like spitting it out. I'm like, okay. And then I didn't know whether to give him another bite after I let my granddaughter taste it. They both loved it raw. The first year, oh, wait a minute. I should go up some. My sweet potato, I've seen that. The first year I had chickens, I busted open a pumpkin for them. They were scared of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does get big too fast. And it's like all of a sudden it'll be this big one day and then that big the next day. Or you'll be watching it and it'll stay this big forever and then all of a sudden it'll pop up there in one day. It's like really weird. Oh, I'm not a picky eater. I used to think I was, but I'm really not a picky eater. I eat a lot of stuff that other people wouldn't eat, and I'll try anything once. I think the grapes is just what I needed. You know that they're loaded in sugar, right, guys? What don't you like about peppers? Do they make you burp? Give you heartburn? Or you just don't like the taste? Because they all taste different. And you grow a lot of peppers, girl. What are you talking about? You don't like peppers? just don't like the taste. You grow them for the fella. Okay. I like them different ways. I also learned that I can dehydrate them and powder them and put them in things, and I can't taste their flavor. And I don't get the heartburn and the burpiness from them when I do that. So I don't like real hot ones either. But I like the fact that I can dehydrate them and like put a little eighth of a teaspoon or something other in something, and it gives it a little bit of snap and not anything real hot. I'm really into dehydrating. I want to learn more about freeze drying too. Shelly over at is it Healthy Chick? Can't remember her channel name. His Way Homestead's wife has a thing called Healthy Homestead Chick, I think is her name. That's okay, Teresa. You don't have to type. Thank you for listening. She has. They have her and Doug have a freeze dryer thingy, and she freeze dries a lot of stuff, and I'm really curious about it. But I don't know if I would like it as much as I think I probably could. He's got to be teething because he was fussy last night too. Did he ever sleep last night, or did you wear you up all night? Okay. I figured the way he was chewing on y'all's hand and stuff, and he's at that age. My mom got me this stuff at Sam's the other day. Oh my goodness gracious, it is so good. But it's so fattening. You're going to think I'm crazy, Teresa. I can handle puke before I can handle slobber. I don't know what it is. And I can't drink after somebody because they backwash. Yeah, we get it at Sam's. And these chips, these are multi-grain chips that I buy. I probably shouldn't be getting these because they're really hard on my teeth, but you only live once, right? I feel like I'm a nibbler now. All the time I'm nibbling. Even when I make a good meal, I nibble a little bit and then put it away, and then I go back to it. Yeah. Those are Those crackers are so good. That's right, it is. I only live once, so I might as well enjoy it. Oh, by the way, is anybody on here that I got anything to? I don't think so. Linda, what was I supposed to take? Was I supposed to send you something, babe? I am. I need to write it down because I forget. I just sent out 4 packages today to my subscribers that won the contests that I had, the giveaways. One was the Harvest Moon giveaway, and the other 3 were the 1,000 subscriber thing. I think, Roselle, were you the one who had seeds? We did, but I don't know what happened to them. David could not find them, so when I when I get seeds from these guys out here, I will send you some, but it may take a while. So just saying. Huh. Well, that's my list for what I was bringing to Kentucky. Bible, bedding for tent, clothes. Goes to say what kind of clothes, jammies, towels and yarn and seeds and clean truck. Video up. And all the people that I was sending stuff to. So I don't know if everybody got their stuff. I can't believe one of the things I sent out today was $10 and something for postage. I'm like, from now on, if I send something like this, they're going to have to pay the postage themselves, not me. Let's see here. What was I writing? Oh, Linda. Linda at Quarter Acre. Ozone. The towels cost me $4.75 to send. So they're not as bad, but still. I spent some money in postage today. So at least I don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. The next postage thing I'll have will be the sending out the grand prize winner of the Harvest Moon giveaway. And I am a semifinalist in that. I won something yesterday. Some soap, some goat soap. And I look forward to getting that and trying that out. Hopefully I can use it. If I can, I'll give it to David. He can use anything on his skin. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, Albany Mountain came in. Hey there. Oh, I hope you're picking a lot of cool stuff. Strawberries and asparagus. Oh, I'm wanting strawberries so bad. I wish I could just find a place. Used to, you could go to Gurney's and you could get like, you would spend like $10 and get 50 strawberry plants. You can't do that anymore. I don't know why they don't sell them like that anymore. Stuff disappears all the time here, like the Christmas when I find it. Wow. One year I sent my great niece big box of nice yard sale dresses. It cost more money to send it. I have had much better skin since I started making my own soap. Oh, okay. Um, I want to use more soap, but I mean, I like to make soap. David really wants to make soap bad. Teresa makes soap too, but I've never made soap before, and I am so allergic to everything under the sun that I'm kind of afraid to. And I don't like things that blow up. I watched what was it? Um, Alaskan Frontiers was making soap, and something blew up while they were making it. Hello, Betty Randall. I've never made soap. I think I'm a little afraid of lye. Yeah, me too. I appreciate you guys coming in. I know these aren't my regular days to come on, but I am trying to get more hours in so that I can get. I'm down to only needing about 200 hours now, guys. As long as they don't take any hours away from me, too bad. I should be able to make it soon, I hope. The nice thing about making our own is you choose what goes in it. I don't use anything that would blow up. They may have poured the water into the lye. That's a big no-no. Hi, Heavens Essential, and hi, Camping with Clammy. I hope I said that right. I have to get the dog, guys. She is raising pain. Okay, Mom is coming. Come on. More fussing. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Told you I would try to make your next live. Oh, you did. Thank you. I was fine with the lye after I saw Living on a Dime smear it on her skin and show that if you wash it off pretty quickly, it doesn't hurt anything. Well, you know, this is going to sound weird, Teresa. For years, I was a hairdresser for 42 years, actively doing people's hair. Um, part of that was in a shop, and part of that I wasn't in a shop. I still did my family's hair at home and stuff like that. But I never wore gloves for like 30 years. The moment I started wearing gloves is the moment I started having problems with my skin. And that was because the gal gave me gloves that were made with latex in them, and I'm allergic to latex. So that's another reason why I probably should make soap and stuff like that, because I'm allergic to latex, and there's a lot of latex in a lot of products. That's okay, Christy. You don't have to type well, honey. She said, look, won't melt your skin off or rub it on your hand for a moment. Yes, Teresa, I wear gloves and eye protection, and I don't feel afraid of it anymore. Maybe next time I come up, Teresa, maybe we can make some soap. That would be really cool. Apple cider vinegar neutralizes lye. Okay. I use a non-latex gloves too. Lye will itch, then burn. Wow. Yes, it will be great, Kathy. Okay, that's something we got to do. Yes, I keep a cup of vinegar nearby just in case, but have never used it. Wow. Now, do you use apple cider vinegar or do you use distilled vinegar? I know she said apple cider, or will both of them work? I don't no clue anything about soap. Isn't that terrible? My mother-in-law was so funny. I have to tell y'all this story. I come in the house one day, and you know those gigantic pickle jars? They were about that big around, and about, only about 6 inches tall or something like that. She had that pickle jar full of slimy stuff, and I'm like, what on earth are you doing? She said, I don't waste nothing. These are the bars of soap that these boys and stuff use. And she is melting that soap to make it all one soap. She cracked me up so bad. I said, okay, Mom. I'm not sure. Okay. When you move here, Kathy, we will make soap and sell it at farmer's market also. Yeah, we're going to make a lot of things, girlfriend. Just plain white vinegar. That's what my book recommends. Okay. I was wondering that too. Distilled vinegar is cheaper. Yes, it is. I love going to Sam's. I think I can get 2-gallon jugs of it for like, I think it's under $4. I save all my soap scraps. Ah, cool. Yeah, I just, back then I know I had to have been in my 20s. Maybe I wasn't even 20 yet. It was not long. Yeah, it had to have been in my 20s because David and I were married at the time. And we didn't get married until I was 21. I use a lot of vinegar to clean and take out odors. Yes, I do too. That's why I go to Sam's for it, because it's like $3 and something, almost $4 for 1 gallon at the regular store. And I do use it a lot. I use a lot of vinegar in cooking. Some of it I'll use distilled vinegar, and some of it I use apple cider vinegar. And then sometimes I do buy the little rice vinegars for cooking too. But I want to start making my own vinegar like Heidi does. But man, I'm telling you, every time I make it, it turns to wine or something. It smells like it smells good, but I think it's turning to wine instead of. In fact, I've got some apples that I'm going to cut up and core out and probably make some apple butter because I actually have plenty of. Well, I have plenty of pear butter, but I have plenty of apple. Um, Apples for making fried apples and stuff like that, canned up. So I'll either make apple butter or applesauce, one of the two. The chickens get the good vinegar, right? Yep, they do. All my craft fairs have gotten canceled this year, so my soap making has slowed way down. Oh wow. That's a really weird thing. You know, I don't watch the news at all. Well, last night, David's got the remote control, and he's flicking around things and trying to let the kids watch different stuff. And so we ended up watching Jeopardy or something like that. And part of one of the things when he was flipping around was them talking about Florida opening up everything. I don't remember exactly how they put it, but I guess we're in certain kind of phase, and you're all the restaurants and everything can go to full capacity. I'm making scrap apple vinegar. That's what I want to do, Linda, but I don't understand, why does mine keep fermenting like it smells like wine? And do I need to keep something? You know, like when you get it in your jar. Do you got to keep like I've tried it where I just let the stuff float, and I had mildew on top. Now you guys realize that it's really hot here. Also, um, I put one of those little glass disc things like Stacy did at Doug and Stacy's channel, Off Grid, and it's one that fermented really fast. Oh, okay. Okay, strain out the apples after 2 weeks. I'm going to have to write that down. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. Have you made it to Heaven's Essentials? Do you make vinegar? Keep it in the dark. Yeah, last time. Hi, Holly. Last time I made it, I put it above where the refrigerator should sit, and nobody ever goes into that. But it boiled over in there, and even through the cloth and everything, it's kind of gross. I had to clean all that up. And the cloth really smelled funny. And I get fruit flies here really bad. I'm scared to death I'm going to end up with fruit flies in it. I wish they made something to put in, put on top of them that would be breathable without us worrying about bugs getting in there. No, but I have watched a lot of videos on it, and if I leave my wine open too long, it turns to vinegar. Oh, okay. I need to check and strain my fire cider today. I'm a little scared. I'm using kombucha since I didn't have cider. S-I-D-E. Must be cider. Oh, cider vinegar. Okay. Now let's talk about kombucha. I got this SCOBY and it turned out beautiful. The SCOBY looked really beautiful and everything, and it just kept on growing and everything. But I forgot to feed it and everything. And they say you can keep on using it, but I ended up giving it to the chickens. That's really super good for chickens. But is there a way of making of doing the kombucha later so that it's not fizzy? Because I can no longer drink anything at all that has any type of carbonation. Any of you guys drink kombucha or know about making kombucha that's not fizzy? Let's see here. I don't drink enough, I guess. Yeah, you probably don't. When all sugar is used up, it becomes vinegar. Oh, okay. Fruit flies have been terrible here this year. I put out apple cider vinegar in a dish to catch them. Yes, I do the same thing, Christy. I have extra scobies too. Leave the cap off for a while before you drink it. It goes flat like soda that's left out. Oh, okay. So, okay, Linda, since I don't no longer have a SCOBY or anything, how do I get a SCOBY? Can you build a SCOBY? If I don't do a second ferment, my kombucha isn't fizzy. Okay. Now, also, I heard that if you do a second ferment on it, it will cause it to have a little bit of nippy in it. And it's kind of like almost wine. Is that true? Do you guys find that? I like kombucha. I tried kombucha whenever we were at the HOA. Yours wasn't. Okay. She did a class on it, and I tried all of her little stuff and tried the kombucha, and that's where I got my SCOBY. But I need a new SCOBY to try it again. And I don't know anybody here at all that does it. I bought mine off of Amazon, but I have seen people use store-bought kombucha as a starter. There shouldn't be enough alcohol in it to matter. I love it with ginger. Oh, and y'all seen all that beautiful ginger I got for like next to nothing? I got all those boxes of tomatoes and vegetables, and I mean, I probably got a good 5 pounds of ginger in all those little hands. And I thought, I wonder if I should probably try to, try to dry this ginger out and use it. But I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and get it all planted and make my my herb garden beautiful. I was going to work in there today, but when she took the kids, I said, well, I guess I won't work there unless I go in later on and work in it this evening, because it's really hot outside right now. That was a score. You could make a ginger bug too and make your own ginger ale, but it fizzes unless you leave it sitting out to go flat. Hi, Sabrina. Pretty lady, you too. So did you buy anything when you were at the Big Lots yesterday, or were you just trying out the chairs for no reason? On your anniversary, girlfriend. Get a bottle of unfiltered kombucha and start tea covered with coffee filter. It takes a few weeks. Okay, I will do that. Now, do they have some, when you say get a bottle of unfiltered kombucha, I noticed that kombucha all comes with flavors. Should I stick with a certain type of flavor with that, Albany Mountain? I love ginger ale. That would be fun to make. I've never cared for ginger ale. Isn't that weird? No, ma'am, we were window shopping. Oh, well, that's a cool thing to do. I cannot window shop. I hate going shopping because I hate going around to look for things because I always end up buying something. I have to show you guys something. I have to show you. I can't wait to wear this. Hold on 1 second. I never buy myself clothes or anything. So, thank you, Ginger. I'm sorry I have to move you, girl. My mom, I don't know if y'all can see it very well. My mom bought me this dress, and it's very, very pretty. Well, maybe if I stand over here. Look out, Ginger. Is it? Maybe if I do this. Can you see it now? Anyways, it's really pretty dress, and it's got open back on it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it was $12.99 at Ross. I love it. Okay, so what did I miss here? Let's see. Look up Mary's Nest. She has a good video. Okay, let me write this down. Mary's Nest. She has a good video on it. Cool. If you want it for a SCOBY start, get plain kombucha. Okay. Walking off our supper. Oh, cool. Okay, SCOBY, I hate autocorrect. Oh, yes, I watch Mary's Best a lot. I'm going to have to find her and tell her. I'll tell her you sent me, Linda. Hi, Gmaw's Garden. I get to go dumpster diving tomorrow with a friend, and I am so excited. Oh, I want to go so bad here, but I ain't got nobody to go with me, and I'm too embarrassed to go out there by myself. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Well, I say I was a kid still. I was in my late teens, early 20s. And even whenever I got older, my grandmother, the kid's grandma, David's mom, and I used to go garbage picking. But that was on the street. I still do that today. I love finding good things out in the garbage. Oh yes, I watch Mary. I think I read that already. Flavor doesn't matter. Just pick something you like. Okay. Happy anniversary. Oh, that will be fun. I love thrift shopping. I miss it. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I think it was so pretty. I am going to have to wear probably some type of Spanx or something like that, because unfortunately when I put it on, the underwear kind of like, you could see the underwear and you can see my roll. So unless I ever get rich and have that roll taken off, I'll probably always have it. Love the lace on the top. Pretty dress. Oh, wow. What a deal. Yeah, that's what I love about Ross. Ross has always got some really cool things. And I get pretty good deals there. I dropped into saying hello. Going to spend some time with the hubby. Love you. Love you too, Sabrina. Have a great day, honey. What was I going to say? My brain's hitting and missing. So when I pulled up the sweet potatoes, I just left them out there laying. I probably should have carried them around but I was sweating so bad. Should have probably carried them around to the rabbits. My brain just ain't working right this moment. Sorry, guys. And gave them to them, but man, it was so hard. I was just sweating, and I had only been out there enough to walk my mother to the car, and I decided, oh, I'm going to pull up these sweet potatoes. That's what I do. I'm like a squirrel. I see a nut, and I've got to have it. And I've been wanting to do that for days now. So I ended up, I hope I didn't hurt the Mexican sunflower that I've grown there, but it is gorgeous, and I can't wait to get seeds off of it and plant some more of those around. It is different than the one in my backyard, so I'm going to take the cutting from the one in my backyard and put it out front by the between the yards here and see what I can get it to look like there. It's been cooling off here. Nice. I can't say it's been cooling off here, but I'm going to say it's not been in the 90s. But today, right now, it's 88 degrees. And it says it feels like 97 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. I have to learn to get closer to the thing. See, 88 degrees, and then it tells you what it feels like and everything like that. And oh my goodness, with 69% humidity, it is miserable. I cannot wait for cooler weather to come to get rid of some of that humidity. I don't know why I plugged that in. It's 92% now. I was going to go outside and do my live outside, but it's 70 degrees there. Oh, I would be in heaven. I'd have the whole house opened again. I did open the house one day this week, but I fought through that whole day because it was miserable. We're in that time where I may need an air conditioner or a heater for a little while. Wow. Yeah, and 69% humidity is like on the low end for Florida. And that's what I was trying to say about growing scobies and doing fermentation and stuff like that. It is literally so hard because things, instead of it fermenting, it wants to mold. And I'm sorry, but if it molds, I won't drink it. I'll drink fermented stuff, and I've seen Heidi take certain type of stuff off of hers, and I would drink that, but I cannot drink something that has black mold on it. I'm just not going to do it. Or grain mold. We are 79 with 39% humidity. Wow. And Heaven's Essentials, where are you at? You're out in... Let's see. Yeah, see, and I'm kind of weird about mold. Because, and one of the reasons why I'm so freaky about mold is, I don't know if you guys knew, for a long time, I was allergic to mushrooms. Well, mushrooms are a form of mold and stuff like that too. Oh, Central California. Okay. Yes, I remember you're near the all the fires and stuff. Hey, Carol. So, what was I saying? I wish I could rewind so I know what I was saying. We were talking about mold. A lot of people just don't realize how much mold we have here in Florida. I mean, it's so humid that everything molds. Fruit, I've seen fruit on the trees have mold on it. So, but, what I was saying was about mushrooms and stuff. That's all that mold and fungus and stuff like that. It tends to give me a problem. And I think that for many, 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 many years, I was allergic to mushrooms. Well, I was also allergic to pork. Now I can eat mushrooms and pork, but I still cannot have any type of penicillin because that is also a mold type spore type um, antibiotic. Antibiotic, and I believe that because they shoot up all the pigs and stuff with antibiotics all the time, I think that's the reason why I could not eat it. Yeah, and it is difficult to breathe here for some people. My mom is slowly failing, needs prayer. Her accidents this week have me concerned. Okay, I will definitely put her in my prayers, Carol. I can't remember what you said her name was, but that's okay. I don't have to have it. Let's see here. My oldest daughter is allergic to penicillin. Now, this is how much my body has changed. What day was it? I can't remember what day it was this week. I could probably look on my phone. No, I didn't text her. Maybe I can't look on my phone. Anyways, this week I got stung by a wasp right in the middle of my back. I mean, right there. And it still itches. But my mom had to go and get me some medicine and stuff for it. Now, several years ago, if I had been stung, I'd have been at the hospital getting a shot. But I didn't have to this time. So weird things have happened since my heart attack. I got a $402 water bill yesterday. No way, I barely use water. You better find out, Christy, what is going on. Let me tell you what the neighbors did to me one time. You know, I love the old man that lived across the street that passed away. He was so super, super cool. Nice guy. He passed away and his kids took over his house, and now they have renters all the time, and the renters just do whatever they want to. Well, we had a hurricane, and they had their water shut off. Well, Chiquita, the neighbor that just moved, she came up to me and told me that the neighbors were stealing my water. They had a hose hooked to my hose and had it across the street while I was gone. I did not see that whenever I came back. They also were trying to get into my house while I was gone. Thank God they don't live here anymore. But I still have trouble with that neighbor, that house. Let's see here. So I've had a bill that's high like that. My mom just had one that was high like that too. But what I was getting to is you need to call the water company and tell them this is not right. Y'all need to find out what's wrong. And they will most likely forgive most of that water bill if you talk to them about it and not just go ahead and pay it. Because Also, one time I had a really high bill because the washer was running and the it flooded my whole house. The thing came out of the wall and down in the floor and was running out the back door and filled up my whole house with an inch of water all over the place. I had a big bill that time too, so I didn't have to pay it as much. I know you would pray. We just need to know what to do for her. Each step in this new part of the journey, her name is Joan. Okay. She is Catherine J. I am Carol J. Ah, Christy, check your outside water equipment. We need a leak at our meter. We had a leak at our meter and they fixed it and adjusted the bill. Thank goodness. One of the big bills I had too was a pipe that was busted underneath my slab. David literally had to get a jackhammer and hammer it down out. And it's a pipe that goes to the shower and also over to the washer and dryer. We're like the lightning capital of the country, and lightning hit my pipe and blowed a hole in it. Just a little pinhole, but it don't take much, and it doesn't take very long either. And you can tell whether you have something that's running by looking at the meter when everything is shut off. You can look at the meter and see if it's still running. Wow. I wish I was on a well. Because see, I have to pay. My water bill pays for not just my water, but it also pays for reclaimed water and recycling. I mean, I don't understand why I got to pay you to recycle my stuff when you're going to get money for it. And why am I not getting money back in the end of the year for you getting money for my recycling? It's so frustrating. You would think our bills would go down because they're getting money for the recycling. No, it just goes up for them to handle it. I am so sorry. You'll have to keep me advised on what's going on with that, Christy. Yeah, that's what we had to do. We had to go through the floor. He dug that up. And let me tell you, my cousin's husband is a master plumber. And he told David when David fixed it. Now it cost us about $300 to rent the jackhammer and all that kind of stuff, and all the concrete and all the piping and all the stuff that it cost to fix it. Was about $300. He told David, he said, do not let her call a plumber. It will be at the least it will be $4,000, and the most it will probably be about $7,000 or $8,000 to fix what is going on with your house. So I'm really thankful that I have David to fix things. I just won a rain barrel and they dropped off yesterday. Many cities give them away for free. Ours was a contest. I won. Far out. So that will help with less chlorine for my plants and free water. Christy, I'm going to have to find out how you did that because I didn't know anything about them giving away rain barrels. I would like that. I'm going to do the rain barrels in the back. In fact, my daughter's boyfriend gave me a barrel with a spigot on it, but I don't know if it's a food grade barrel, so I don't want to use it as a rain barrel. Let's see. At the old house, our water, sewer, trash collection, and recycle were all on the same bill. Mine too. Right. We are on a slab too. Cannot imagine. You haven't lived until you had a jackhammer take out your bedroom floor. Yeah, it is weird. Good to have a plumber and electrician family, friends and family. Well, Bill lives in Sanford. That's probably about an hour and something drive from here. So he would have come over here if David couldn't have done it, and I would have had to wait until he had a free weekend or whatever, you know. But I just told him, just tell David what to do and he'll do it. And David's always been really good with stuff like that. So he got it done. And I ain't had a single problem with it since. My son is supposed to borrow a chainsaw and clear away the meter. That's a good idea. But I would take pictures, Christy, before he does that so that you can prove that they did not come and check that meter. Girls rock. Need to get one. My neighbor has a hose on her air conditioner unit that catches water from it. I probably won't ever use the air conditioner water thingy because I don't like the slime that comes off of it, and it's usually nasty. We blow that thing out, have to put vinegar down that pipe and everything when I use the regular air conditioner. But I still have to. One of these days, I'm going to have enough money to replace that and get it fixed, whatever's wrong with it. Yes, many cities do it. Check yours out too. Okay, I will. Hey, Fran. By the way, Fran, you are one of the people I sent out stuff today. And, oh my goodness, the postage is outrageous. I didn't send a whole lot of stuff in yours, but the postage is outrageous. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that very many times. Talking about allergies to mushrooms. Yes. No, I don't have that allergy anymore, but I did. And it wasn't every single mushroom either. Isn't that weird? Mine is the size of those big blue food grade barrels, just white. A couple makes them and donates them. I believe I still need to look at the paperwork. We need to buy concrete blocks for the base, okay? And I want to put mine up off the ground so that if I take the water that runs off of the sheds, I can feed my animals with it, and I can use it as a um, what do you call it? The natural, what is it called? The ground has it in it to bring things down. The brain just ain't working, guys. Gravity. It'll be naturally gravity fed for the animals, I'm hoping. My son was raised by me without the benefit of someone teaching him skills, but he's done pretty good learning to do stuff. He just works out of town a lot. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking too, Kathy. Take pictures. Yes. And that may help you with them to say, hey, listen, there's something going on here. Because they may have to come out and fix that. That's okay. I mean, I knew it was going to be a little bit more postage, but I couldn't believe it was $10 and something. Hello, Casper Family Adventures. How are you today? Postage is getting outrageous everywhere you look. I mean, every single thing. I don't know. Years a year ago, I think it was. I had called my Food Saver company because my Food Saver was only a few weeks old when it stopped working. So I called them and I said, I really don't want. I really would like it very much if you guys would fix this, And I said, I'd even be willing to pay for it to be fixed. And they said, no, you're under warranty. We'll take care of it. Well, they didn't tell me. They gave me the thing and everything where to send it. We'll always ask them for a postage because I went over to the parcel place to send it and they wanted $60 to send it. I said, I could spend $30 more and buy a brand new one. I'm not going to do that. So I called them back and said, so they sent me the information to send it to them for free. So I ended up getting it sent out and back. But still, I had to take gas money to go to and from. Let's see here. Whatever. Yes, here that sling might be only good for just flowers near the AC drain of Florida. We grow some serious slime in our AC drains. Yes. Goodness, 3 p.m. I still not enough coffee today. Yeah, I want to get a hold of some coffee, but I'm trying to be good. I just got a Celeste fig. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure what that new one is that I've got out there. I want to say I have all brown turkeys, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look at the tag. Yes, the water company can and should check it. I agree. Oh, Linda, I love figs. I really and truly love them. We are doing great. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Postage has been ridiculous, and it annoys me because they shouldn't be allowed to sponsor sporting events. Oh, and I want to tell you something. This is really weird. Okay. I was using things like this to send in it. The towels I put in here was $4.75 to send. Now the only difference between the box and that thing right there is that it was in a box and it had a banana in it, a banana plant. And you need to plant that when you get it too, Fran. And I did put some seeds in there, but not really nothing of anything. And hopefully I didn't put out anything else in there. I did cram some bags and stuff. I didn't check any of those bags to see if there was anything in them. Hope I don't send you anything weird. But and some bubble wrap in there, and it wasn't heavy at all. So it was $10 and something. But you remember the book that I sent out? I mean that the gal one was a quilt book. That was only $1.80 because it would go through the thingy, she said. I'm like, really? Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Partial service has really messed up on small business lately. Yeah. Are you leaving, Fishes? I'll see you later. And I will definitely pray for her. What is media mail? Is that because it's letter type? Because she said it was the other one, because it was so flat, it was like sending letter. And I'm like, okay. I said, just send it to me. Send it to them as cheap as you can, honey. So you should be able to get that printed material. Yes. You should be able to get that very soon, Fran. And I put in the lemon basil seeds. The the seeds that I had for the red noodle beans were red and green seeds. I don't know, they were mixed up together. And let's see, what else did I send you? Everything that we talked about, I sent you. So, anyways, printed material is cheaper. Always tell them it's media when it's printed stuff like books and stuff. Yeah. The only reason why the other one didn't do that is because she said it was too thick. The towels were too thick to go through there properly. I'll get your pumpkin seeds in the mail Monday. I have to go take my ballot in, and the post office is right behind the courthouse. Okay. Sounds good, Linda. I appreciate that. I have been planting up a storm, but some of the stuff just is not coming up. I may have to do another round of planting. True. Folks, I think I will discuss all this postage stuff with my sister, because she does work at the post office. She's a mail carrier. And I had to text her and ask her what time they close. They close at 1 o'clock on Saturday. I'm like, okay. I thought they were open all day, Mom. But I guess they close. So my beets didn't germinate very well. I have a terrible time with beets, Linda. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong, but beets are not my friend. And my little cucamelons, that thing is growing like crazy. I have tried ever since the spring. I have tried to grow them and none of them work. All of a sudden one comes up and it's growing like mad. And it's got little teeny tiny little ones on there. Oh, yours is closed now on Saturday. Okay. Soak beads overnight before planting. I'll have to try that. See, right now I can plant just about anything I want. And I'm trying to get the tomatoes. I need tomatoes. I really do. I don't want to buy tomatoes anymore. I mean, I can if I get the urge to do a lot of what do you call it, canning. I can go over to Plant City and buy tomatoes by the boxes for like, sometimes they've been as much as $8, but they're usually about $5 to $7. And I could pay like $12 a box for them, but I'm not going to buy them for that. But if I get really hard up, I'll do that. But my produce stand gives me a good deal whenever I see them. Like those last ones, they gave me a pretty good deal. I'll try that next time. Too late to plant anything but radishes and maybe kohlrabi. Oh, I did plant some kohlrabi. I hope that it comes up. Does it frost where you are? No. Well, I say no, but it can frost anytime, anywhere. But to be honest with you, I hardly ever get any frost, and we hardly ever get any cold weather. I mean, it hardly ever goes under 30 degrees here. So that's why I can grow so many tropical plants. And I'm right in the I'm in a like a pocket, I wouldn't say. I've seen things frost and freeze south of me and not touch anything in my yard. Now I have had times, one time in the last I've lived here since 97, so that's 23 years, right? Anyway, since 97, I've lived in this house, and we've gotten one time that it frost hit, or the freeze hit, and it killed some stuff, but it didn't kill a whole lot of stuff. And I would be devastated if it killed all my stuff, because I've got thousands of dollars worth of trees and plants and stuff that would just absolutely break my heart to lose. But God knows best. And if he freezes it, that's okay. I'll just start again. I know where to get the stuff, right? I'm worried we may get an early frost this year. Just have a feeling. Oh. Sorry, guys. I swallowed the wrong way. Choked myself. I was going to say something about something you said. Oh, radishes. Linda, I tried a new recipe. I want to say it was mud tramp or mud pie tramp or something like that. She's one of my new subscribers. She told me to use radishes and use them to make hash browns, and they are delicious. I literally made them and love them. I even put eggs in them and cheese. Oh, they were so good. I may have that for dinner. Sometimes I eat breakfast for dinner. So So are you guys planting, or are you guys finished for the year, or did you plant earlier for your fall garden, or what y'all doing? I know you've got tremendous problem out there, Heaven's Essentials. Are you doing any kind of gardening at all? I mean, I know you got to worry about the fires and everything. So, and are they still close to you, the fires, or did they get put out? That sounds good. I'll have some radishes to harvest soon. I've been planting since late August, but pretty much done now. I need to. I still need to put in my fall garden. Okay. Um, and I want to succession plant the radishes so that I have them all the time now. I usually get a lot in the dollar bags, but if I don't have to buy the produce at all, I'm not going to do it. One fire is about 8 miles away, but going away from me and is almost out. Praise God. You're redoing a lot of your beds this year. That's good. I hope you make it easier on yourself. I've been succession planting radishes. Our average first frost is November 1st, so I can still plant more. You know what I thought about doing? I thought about getting some hoop thingies. I don't know if you guys watch Justin Rhodes at all. I thoroughly love their channel. But they make these hoop thingies, and sorry, I got an eyelash or something in my eyes. And it helps warm up the garden. Yes, it is a much better way to make beds. I am redesigning my whole garden for next year. Oh, neat! You'll have to do that. I also wanted to share a channel with you guys. She's brand new. She was my winner to the giveaway. Trying to see what her channel name is. Oh, that's me. I can't remember what her name was. Let's see if I can do it like this. Hope I don't lose you guys. But I want to do it. I want to give you her name because she is really a very nice girl. And she's just starting out her channel. So you'll see her from the beginning. Come on, open up. Wow, I don't see her channel here, and I just subscribed to her. So, oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't. I subscribed to her whenever she did it, so I don't know where she'll be on my list. Let me try one more thing. Maybe I can get it to come up. It's trying to open, guys. I'm sorry it's taking a minute. Well, I don't see what her name was. But if you see the gal's name that was the winner of my Harvest Moon giveaway, her name is Dawn, and she's got a really cool channel. It's brand spanking new. She's only got 2 little teeny videos up. I would greatly appreciate it if you all go over and subscribe to her and tell her that you. Yes, Dawn Butler. I'm pretty. Maybe that is her channel name too. Are you still alive? Yeah. Hubby came home for a bit. I almost dropped my mom's palm juice all over the floor. Oh no. Hi, Carol. So anyways, what I was saying about Justin Rhodes and the guys, I want to set up a thing to where I can put row covers over top of my barrels out there so that hopefully I can keep the squash bugs and things off of my squash, because the squash are just literally getting eaten up. And I've got to go out there tonight and try to find something to, I guess I'm going to probably use a squirt bottle and water to get off all the aphids off of my okra. My red okra has aphids all over them. I'm like, okay, they go off of the Chinese noodle beans and then go over to the okra. That's just wonderful. Carol can't find her. I can't think of her channel name. Well, oh, wait a minute. I know if I look at because I did put her thumbs up, so that means she should be in my favorites, right? So I'd go to playlist, go to favorite. I think. Well, I used to have a playlist with all the things that I liked, and now I don't see that anymore. Well, I don't know how to look her up now. I'll have to text her. I'll tell you what, guys. I will put her up. Um, I will put her up in the description of this thing, and I will also add her later to another video too. That's what I thought too, and I just looked there. I don't have a like playlist. Now I don't. That's a private playlist, so but it's not in my in my under my content at all under my playlist. So I don't know why it's not there, Linda. Unless maybe I have another page of these playlists. Nope, that's all the way to the bottom. And I have thousands of videos that I watch because I'm going to be honest with you. If I take the time to watch your videos, you've already got a thumbs up for me. I don't. As soon as I go into a video, I hit the thumbs up. Because I think that's just my way of respecting the person who is making the videos. I had aphids on my beans, ants farming them, ladybugs did help some. I had a ladybug that was a baby out there, and I killed it and didn't even know what it was. I'd never seen one. I didn't know that Florida had infant ladybugs. I thought they were all adults. I probably killed tons of those, not knowing what they were. You should have a because you get all that Japanese nuclear stuff. Maybe it kills them, Julie. Check on your playlist tab. I did. They love nitrogen-rich grown, and plants make sense. Growth not grown. Okay. Probably, Carol. They're called dragons. I love baby ladybugs. We didn't get rain all summer. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Well, I want to go ahead and pray for Carol's mom. And I don't know how much longer I'll be on here, but I just want to get that done so I don't forget. My brain's always in a fog sometimes, and today's one of those days. So, dear Lord, thank you for this time I've had with my great friends on here. Thank you that we can conversate so easily back and forth through this YouTube platform. I don't think I would have ever met any of these folks if it wasn't for YouTube and you helping me get involved with YouTube and helping me to give me some kind of passion in my life, Lord. I want to lift up Joan, Carol's mom. She is struggling with things, and you know her health issues. Please strengthen her and help Carol to be able to know exactly what to do for her. And also, I uplift Carol's son, too. I pray, Lord, that you bless her with some easy days without a lot of chaos. And I thank you that she has the patience to take care of them and do a good job at it. I pray, Lord, that she's able to get some strength and some help with everything that she needs. I ask these things in your name. Amen. You're welcome. Let's see here. Good thing they don't mutate, Julie. But yeah, the lack of moisture is more probable. Mm. I have to I have to find a way to try to get ladybugs to grow here, because I'm telling you, I really have a lot of aphids and I don't know how to get rid of them. Wow, had me crying. Amazing how the prayers of others can hit on sometimes what we can't even speak. You know what, Carol? I am a firm believer that we need to talk to God like we talk to each other. And I also believe that sometimes we tend to not pray for ourselves. So, for years I thought, oh, I shouldn't. Why should I pray for that? Why should I pray for that? Because that's just selfish of me. No, it's not selfish. And I wouldn't hesitate to ask my mother for something if I needed it. So why would I hesitate to ask my Father in heaven for something? So, just saying. I think weirdly. A lot of people don't think the way I do, but I really think, and when I pray and talk to God, I pray to Him and talk to Him like I do my dad when he was alive. So, and when I'm frustrated with Him, I tell Him just as badly as I did with my dad. And believe me, I get frustrated with the Lord. And I think, oh, this could have been a better scenario or something like that. And I talk to Him just the same way that I do when I'm praising Him and thanking Him for the things that He does for me. So I guess I'm a little bit strange whenever it comes to stuff like that. But and I'll tell you something else that touches me, Carol. It's not just with people praying for me and stuff like that, but there are certain times I can hear songs that all of a sudden I can hear a song, like, let's take I Can Only Imagine. I hope you guys all know that song. Well, depending on my frame of mind when I hear that song, does it am I totally focusing on what is going on around me, or am I just going through the days and I'm just hearing the song and I'm singing it? Or am I standing in church fixing to worship the Lord, imagining what the Lord is all about? Just saying, I sometimes get a little deep. Forgive me if I'm saying something strange for you guys. I do sometimes I just stuff it. So true. We forget to ask. I think weirdly too. I talk to Him like He is here always, because He is. He is. He definitely is. That is not strange, lady. That is relationship. He sings over us. Yes, He does. And I feel like when I'm out in the yard and I'm pulling weeds and stuff like that, I'm thinking, okay, Lord, do you give me these weeds because I pray more when I'm pulling weeds than I do any other time? Are you wanting my all in all, and I'm not giving you my all in all and everything? Years ago, when I would drive to and from, because I I've lived in Cocoa for 20-something years now. And I would drive from here to Melbourne to work every day. And even on the days that I didn't go to work, on my days off, I still had to drive to Melbourne because that's where Ashley went to school at my church. And my church is in Melbourne. So, and even on Sunday when I didn't work, I was still driving twice a day to Melbourne. So, make a long story short, that's what I did the whole time. People wonder why I don't listen to music very often in the car, is because, every once in a while I'll listen to Z88 or something like that, or the rock station or something, the old time rock station or whatever, when I'm going down the road, because I don't listen to that stuff very often, very seldom. Now, David will get in my car and he'll turn it on. And sometimes I'll forget to turn it off because it's playing and I'm just in my own little world. I have my own little world. But anyways, that's when I did most of my real heavy duty prayers and praise. Driving to and from. Well, I don't go to Melbourne, but only twice a week on a regular basis. Sometimes I do other days too, but I don't listen to anything so that I can pray and have time. But it's so funny how I think sometimes, okay, Lord, are you giving me extra weeds so that I'll pray more? And I know that's weird. But anyways, I've always been a weird thinker. Even when I was a little girl, I used to sing to my plants. My grandmother, it was so funny. She'd say, girl, you need to get it on tune. You're not on tune. You better sing it better or they won't grow. Hey, Mud Tramp, I was just telling everybody about the wonderful recipe you gave me for hash browns made with radishes. I was here for the live chat this morning, but had to go to another funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Member from church and just got back, so thought I would pop in. Thank you for popping in. Well, hopefully, because they were from church, hopefully you'll see them again one day when we get to heaven, right? That's the best thing about it, you know? I just look forward to that day whenever I can see my Linda again and just hold her and watch her run. She never was able to ever run in her life. She could walk at one point. She did do a lot of falling, but I just can't wait to see her with her new body. Yep. It just amazes me. Just the thoughts of how heaven's going to be, and I'm reading Revelation. Revelations has always been a very scary chapter of the Bible for me to read. So I put my spear down and I'm reading it this time around. And that's what I read every morning. So I guess that's why I'm got my mind so much on the end times. I think we are in the end times. I'm not going to say that it's not going to last for hundreds of years, but anyways. Yeah, that's when I do most of my praying, is when I'm by myself. And people say to me, well, why don't you move in with David? Why don't you do this? Why don't you live with somebody, why do you live by yourself? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I enjoy my freedom. I love David, and I would happily do that, but I just absolutely love my space where I can do whatever I want to, and I don't have to worry about, okay, so you're wanting to do this and I want to do this. Why do I have to do that? I don't know why I had to explain that, but anyways, oh, and I want y'all to see, looky here. These are the earrings that Miss Patty over at Southern Bless gave me for my birthday. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't wear jewelry very often, but I decided I was going to put them on today since I was going to the post office and I didn't want to look ugly. I'm in my my gardening garb. Can you believe I went to the post office looking like this? I just don't allow my mind to quit as much as I should. You know, when you are the leader of the family, one of them, and how if you let some tears fall, you might just turn into a big mess pile. True. How did the kiddos like the carrots? They loved them. They really did. I love teaching the kids things in the garden. They help me so much, and I really, really, really miss them so bad. I was so disappointed that I didn't have them all day today. I can understand that, though. Hubby and I knock heads over that, especially during quarantine fighting Irish. Yep. Really nice gift. Thank you. Now, see, David and I, we don't really, how do I say this? If you heard me talking to him, sometimes I'm really cross with him because he annoys me. I love him to death, but he annoys the heck out of me. And when I tell you I want it done a certain way, I want it done that way. I don't want you to change it to the way you want it. I want what I want, not what you want. Well, he will laugh in my face sometimes if he wants to do it his way. And it infuriates me. There's things that he says that are inappropriate that I don't like, and I don't want to hear it, especially on my channel. And it makes me mad. And he just laughs at me. He thinks it's funny. I give up. I was looking through Marco because I think you told me Don Butler's channel name and there, but I can't find it. Sorry. Hey, you know what? I think I know a different way. Let's see. Let's see. Let me look at my channel comments again. One chance here. That's another way I can look at it. I forgot she did. She commented on something this morning. Let's see. I haven't responded, so I'm going to put I responded. And let's see if I can pull her up that way. I thank you for looking that up for me, too, Teresa. I know a lot of y'all are looking at it. Double D Chicks and Stuff Homestead. That's her name. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can copy this. Let's see. Copy. Oh my word! I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's see if I do it right. Paste. Yes, I did. That's her channel. You guys please check her out and tell her, I'm so sorry. I had you looking for that, and that was so easy to look up. I don't know why I didn't do that. She's a really nice lady. And she told me she thought about doing the YouTube channel. I said, just do it. Don't worry about getting all this stuff. You don't want to spend a bunch of money on doing YouTube until you know you're going to make money on doing YouTube, right? Thank you, Linda, for subbing her. Let her know that I sent you. I think that would make her day, I hope. But she's super, super cute lady. And like I said, when we finally met up that evening that she won the contest, at first she didn't have any kind of content or nothing on her channel, and I was like, okay, so is this a real person or is this not a person? And then I seen some conversation going on in the chat. I said, okay, I'll find out. And then I got to know her and talk to her on Messenger. She's really super nice. And she's going to do really well in this community too. So, let's see here. Well, guys, I think I am going to call it a day for you guys. I've been on here a couple hours. I may come on in the morning and I may not. I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to do some time. I may wait until after I come home from church, and I may do it outside if it's not raining. And then again, my daughter-in-law and my daughter want to go to the beach tomorrow, so we might just go to the beach. I might bring y'all to the beach for a little bit, and y'all can see how beautiful it is in Florida. I really hope it helps my hours too. Thank you for encouraging me to do this, Teresa. I was worried that people would see my chats coming up all the time and think, oh, here she's going to start doing this and not do real videos. But I really want to do videos too. Yes, take you to the beach. I wish that you guys were coming down here in October, but I understand that you can't. And if something changes, it's the invitation's still there. You can still come down and go to the beach with us. And we may even go fishing on the beach. But anyways, you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming in. I don't anticipate doing any more lives tonight. Her link got a phone call. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, here's her link. Got a phone. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just all messed up. I read that wrong. I'm like, her link sent you to a phone call? My brain isn't working. That's what I'm talking about, the error in between there, right? Oh, I'm coming, just don't know when. Yeah. And, you know, with Florida being so warm, I mean, even if it's cold, if you guys come during the colder weather or something like that, it's still really, I mean, I've been known to go in the dead of the winter onto the beach and go fishing. So it's still neat to go to the beach and just sit there. Sounds great to me. My family is just still very scared of the darn morphing virus, Teresa. Scares me too with my autism, asthma. Uh-oh. What's this? Mud Pie says, I liked it when the kiddos bit into the raw okra, kinda, and said, yuck. But then you took a bite, said, mmm, and suddenly they took another bite and loved it. To be that young again. Yes. Aren't they just the most gorgeous kids? I'm a little bit prejudiced, I know, but I really, really miss them terribly. I must have missed some stuff on my chat here. How close are you to the beach, Carol? Do you have the beach where you're at? Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Come when it's cold here. Yes. No, don't think that way. If I can make these lives, it is spending time with our friends. Aww. Oh, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you. That's really sweet. Heaven's Essentials. Yeah, I got 11 of you in here and only 7, huh? Oh, well. So anyways, guys, I am going to hang it up for now. I thank you for spending time with me. And what is my daughter-in-law sending me? Oh my goodness. Look at this little brat. She is out on the boat. Is that not bad? I'm going to. You're not right. You're just mean. I could be there with you. Let's see what she says to that. I love my daughter-in-law. She is the bomb. She is so good. She just, I love her to death. My son must have took her out on the boat. She wasn't out there earlier, little turkey butt. She helped me get my fishing and hunting license for free today too, guys. Because I'm disabled in the state of Florida. If you're on disability or if you're over a certain age, you get free hunting and fishing license. So I got my hunting and fishing license for free this time. I didn't have to pay $10 for my Snook stamp. We just brought the kids out last minute. I didn't finish my chairs. Brian said the bite was good this morning. Oh, and she's got Snook to cook tonight. I should probably go down and have dinner with them, huh? You're about less than 10 or 15 minutes away from the beach? Wow. Mine too. I'm about 10 minutes away from the beach. It is gorgeous here during the winter. How far away from Kathy are you, Carol? I think Carol's in Homestead, aren't you, honey? I think if she's in Homestead, I would say probably about 2 hours at the most, but I'm still grounded. I thought you were in Homestead. That's more than 2 hours away from me. Maybe she's not in Homestead. Why would I think that? Maybe we can meet somewhere in between when I come to Kathy's. Yes, that would be really cool. And there's another channel that used to watch us a lot too. Is Mari. Mari's Garden, I think her name was. I don't see her very much on here anymore. I know she's got a lot of health issues too. I'm about 2 minutes from my stock tank. on, as others call it. Does that count? Well, probably not. What are you stock tanking, Mud Tramp? I had family in Titusville years ago. Yes, I am. Depending on what part of Titusville, on this side of Titusville, I'm about 25 minutes away. I used to have patients that I drove to and from Titusville to take care of. And if it's the other side of Titusville, about 40 minutes away. That would be cool. Yes, maybe they will be better. Water and fish, cool. Now, I want to um I want to put a little pond out there, just a little teeny tiny like water pond thing to make noise and stuff, and in my herb garden. But I want a fish that's really good for cleaning out algae and that kind of stuff. And I might want to eat them, but probably not. I don't like tilapia at all, but I might like them if I grew them. What do you think? It's about a half-acre tank. I am not that far south. Oh, okay. I'm a Palm Beach County girl. Oh, okay. Why did I think you were in Homestead? Hmm. Whale. Yeah, Palm Beach. I think you're more like 2.5 hours from me. Could be 3 hours, but oh well. Catfish are good for cleanup. That would be really cool. And I want to make it possibly do something to keep, because I will have to make sure that no birds or anything can see it, or else they'll come and eat the fish out of it. Oh goodness! All right, guys. I think I really am going to hang it up this time. So thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in and sitting with me. Um, Keep a lookout for me tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to have enough time because, like I said, we got to be at church by 10 o'clock in the morning so that I can sing and be in choir and be ready. You can buy algae eaters. Okay. Um, hmm. Are you talking about Procosmus? And if I bought the ones that are at the pet store, would those be the same thing? They sure get huge all over the world. Saw one that was as big as a man mouth could fit his head inside. I prefer saltwater fish. Trout are delicious though. Yeah, I love saltwater fish. Like I said, my son is a charter boat captain and he's off for the evening and I guess taking the family out in the boat. So possibly I'll get some more fish from him, I hope. Hope they catch something. If I don't catch you live, I will watch later. Thank you, Teresa. Just keep going and getting those hours. I am going to try. Well, Southern good night. Yeah, that's my Southern. I'm always like, oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go. Catfish are my favorite. I love catfish. Mari is, I think, in Homestead. Oh, okay. Maybe that's how I got you guys mixed up. The algae eaters are the same ones that you buy for your home fish tanks. we would put them in our cow water troughs. Wow, that is so neat. We just buy goldfish. We have a pump and fountain in our little pond. The plants love the fish water when we clean it. I'm northern Palm Beach County, but yeah, probably 2 to 2.5 hours from you. Great idea. I had thought at one time I would really like to try to grow frogs because I love frog legs. And if I could put up netting to put in there and everything, so I don't have a bunch of crazy mosquitoes in that water. I don't know what I'm going to do about the water, keeping mosquitoes out, but I'd like to grow frogs so that I can eat them. I know I'm sounding weird, but I love frog legs. So, anyways, I am going to call it a day. You guys have a great time, and this time I am saying goodbye. I'll see you next time.